Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. We're tackling about Module 2, Lesson 3.
Lesson 3. Audio-Visual Media. Introduction of audio-visual media. The first is, audio materials are the most complete resources for teachers due to their availability. Second, they enhance the learning experience of students and teachers alike. Definition of concepts. First, definition of concepts. Audio material. Audio material is a tool to convey information through sound. This material includes audio cassettes, audio cartridge, audio disc, audio reels, talking books, and other sound recordings. Second definition of concepts. Visual material. Visual material is a tool to convey information through sight. This term, visual materials, encompasses a wide range of forms, including photographs, cinema and video films, videotapes, painting, drawings, cartoons, prints, design, and 3D-dimensional art, such as sculpture and architecture. The third definition of concepts, audio-visual material. Audio-visual material is a combination of both sights and sound to convey information. Audio-visual materials such as videotapes, DVDs, audio tapes, audio CDs, and microforms can be default to identify and access. The fourth definition of concepts, audio. Audio refers to sound produced by a computer or any other device able to play it. Like an audio card, contains a special built-in processor and memory for processing audio files and sending them to speakers in the computer. The fifth definition of concepts, video. Video is an electronic medium for recording, copying, and broadcasting of moving visual images. Video is a program, movie, or other visual media product featuring moving images with or without audio that is recorded and saved digitally or on video cassettes. Functions of audio-visual materials. First function, teaching music literature, science, and documentation activities. Second function, teaching language and other content areas. The third function, to foster oral communication. Fourth function, to motivate interpretation. Fifth function, to make use of sketches and broadcast. Types of audio-visual materials. First type of audio material, recordings. This may come in cassettes or CDs. Radio broadcast. Transmission of radio programs can be live or tape. Second type of visual media, bulletin boards, a form to display information or a board. Posters, a form of displaying information using text and pictures. The third type of audiovisual media, motion picture videos, videos of sound mixed with motion images. Films, a large sequence of animated scenes and sounds. Guidelines for audiovisual materials in learning and teaching. First, images should be as small as possible. Second, always provide alternative content. Third, check copyright. Fourth, use MP4 format a size of 640 x 400 and a speed of 500 kbps. Fifth, provide transcripts for audio and video files. 6. Save audio files in mono format. Uses of audio-visual materials. First, stimulate interest and emphasis. Second, promote efficiency. Third, clarify subject matter. topics. Advantages of using audiovisual materials in teaching. First, provide diverse teaching technique for learning. Second, simplify and clarify complex topics. Third, allow students to learn at their pace. Fourth, can be reused. Fifth, reduce the quantity of asked questions. Disadvantages of using audiovisual materials in teaching. First, requires correct use. Second, not all concept can be taught. Third, should include only images unfit for boards. Fourth, might not guarantee learning. Fifth, to prepare it, good pronunciation is needed. Sixth, it can be difficult to understand for children. 7. A good internet speed is required. 8. The proper equipment is needed. Ways to use audio to support learning. First, ways to use audio to support learning is unit podcast. Example, weekly updates of teaching material and current situation. Second, live online discussion between 2 or more people. Third, ways to use audio to support learning. Interview with subject matter experts. This can be used as pure support for lesson. Fourth, students-generated recordings. Used as part of a learner activity or to record evidence. The fifth ways to use audio to support learning. Recording of public lectures. Those can be repurposed and used for different contexts and subject. 6. To demonstrate experiments, example, sodium solution and the periodic table. The seventh ways to use audio to support learning. To exemplify abstract concepts. It is what inside a flame. 8. To illustrate 3D models. 9. To demonstrate time passage example. Awesome HD Slinky Slow-Mo.mo. The 10 ways to use audio to support learning. To demonstrate decision-making process. Example, conflicts in the workplace or source and solution. Number 11, to summarize. The 12 ways to use audio support learning. To illustrate performance and music. Number 13, to show practical activities. Example, melting metals. 3 steps in producing audio-visual. First step in producing audio-visuals. Planning. Planning is the most critical aspect of producing. It requires a purpose why, brainstorming how, and preparation. The second step in producing audiovisual, production. Production is a shooting or recording stage, is what most people consider the production phase of an audio or video product. The third step in producing audiovisual is publishing. Publishing is the final part of producing audio or video for educational purposes and is often required or referred to as post-production. It also requires editing. Programs to create, edit, and publish videos. Programs to create, Audacity, to record and arrange videos. Second, GarageBand, to record and edit sounds. Third, Windows Media, to record and edit video. Programs to edit. First, Windows Movie Maker, free use to edit. Second, Virtual DJ, free use to edit sounds and video. Third, QuickTime Pro, video editing software. Programs to publish. It is used the web accessing to YouTube, Vimeo, or SlideShare.